review of a whiskey on our channel on the YouTube internet webs.
You just sounded like an uncle that literally just learned that TikTok was like a thing.
TikTok! I know the dances! TikTok! We're gonna make a video! This is great! We're gonna bring in the songs and everything.
All right, what's up, everybody? Today on the Podcask special videos. And you don't like how I say that.
You got some weird mustard on those words.
We're going to review, Remus Repeal Reserve Straight Bourbon Whiskey 100 proof. Let's go, Will. Let's go.
All right, so Remus Repeal Reserve. This is made by our friends. I like to consider them our friends.
They get us drunk all the time.
I feel like
they literally lay the foundation of a good evening every time we hang out with them.
It's called a primer coat.
Right, it's called.
This is from our friends at MGP. The artist formerly known as MGP, now Rawson Squibb Distillery.
Right.
They are.
We're not calling them that, right?
We're gonna it's very sweet Indiana of them.
Right. It is sweet.
Although MGP in my mind is just some like like in Terminator, like Skynet. It's like this
like a big
organism.
Software.
Yeah, just like an organism.
Right.
That,
so like Google.
Right, yeah.
Very MGP's like Google, except you can't search for anything on MGP.
But you can
it's very
drink for
convoluted on MGP.
So Remus Repeal Reserve, so they started doing things, putting out whiskey under some of their own brands a few years back.
Right.
George Remus is one of them. And this is a special release they put out. This is Repeal Series 5. That's what that V is. It's a Roman numeral. And basically, they do it in to commemorate the 21st Amendment, which was repealing prohibition. And this is the 5th iteration of it. It's 100 proof straight bourbon whiskey.
Right.
The 2020 medley is as follows.
Oh yeah, there's a medley is a composition of multiple things.
This is a legit small batch. Like this is a batch of things they put together. For this.
And I kind of like the transparency here.
Yeah,
if I'm going to point a positive, I love this. Read it, Will. You're better at words.
This says the 2021 medley is 9% 2005 bourbon, which is a 21% rye mash bill.
That's a 16-year-old bourbon.
Then you've got 5% a 2006 bourbon with 36% rye. That's that high rye mash bill we love out of MGP.
Yes.
Then you've got 19. Then you have 19% 2006 bourbon that's 21% rye, 13% a 2008 bourbon, 21% rye, and then the vast majority of it is a 54% 2008 bourbon, 36% rye. That's that high rye mash bill we love out of MGP. That's the blend that they make this up of. So if you were doing age statement, you did the math earlier.
Right.
2008.
It's 13 years old.
The youngest whiskey in it is 13 years old. So that's what we're looking at.
Do you know how when you see age or like the year it was distilled and you're like, what was I doing that year? Do you remember what we were doing 2008?
I got to read this.
Music Boat.
2008?
That's the year of the famous cruise ship casino story.
I love that you don't read ever.
What do you mean?
But I'm going to read you something on this label that you're going to love. Okay. In the beginning, it includes rich toffee, vanilla, followed by chocolate, glazed nuts, and oak. The finish offers candied fruit, caramel, baking spice, and lingering oaky rice spice. In short, Remus Repeal Reserve is the best we make. Or as George Remus himself might have said, some damn fine giggle water. Enjoy.
Yeah, I'm all in on Remus.
All right, let's open it up.
Why didn't we pre-open this?
You need a knife again?
Yes, I need it. I'm not doing this by myself. I'm not doing that. Hey, when can we start doing like recreationally and maybe occasionally athletically shots in solo cups?
Not here.
No Saki. What are you doing? Why are you holding it?
No,
like
I thought
that?
it'd be a really cool shot where I hold it down the barrel and you come over the top and pour the whiskey.
Are you talking about like
well, no,
like with with
Here, now, let's
ADHD.
try it. I'm not. No, but it's a two-handed long pour. Will here.
I don't know what you're.
You
trying.
over the top.
I'm always over the top.
Right. You go over. Like I go, whoosh, and you go, whoosh, and you pour it into the glass, and it's a cool effect on the.
Are
film.
you okay if there's a spillage?
Yeah, you bought it.
Great. All right.
Here we
Just
go.
the action word. Okay, ready? What? No. It's like we're running through a daggum sign of freaking football.
All right.
And
3,
for
2,
Pee-wee football.
1.
All right, go.
Action word. Oh golly. Oh.
Shoot. There's computers everywhere. You lick your skin. You smell your skin all the time when you're doing notes. You should lick it.
Meow. It smells like MGP.
It smells cornier than I remember. Which is whoa.
You can tell that's a high rye bourbon. Spicy.
Oh, it's very spicy.
Very spicy. Good
Spicier-
chest burn.
Spicier than normal high rye MGP stuff, in my opinion.
I don't know. I disagree.
This is okay.
Here's what you also have to take into account is like when we were getting those single barrels of the high rye Bell Mead, they were like 11 years old. This is 13-year minimum.
Right.
Of that high rye that's in there.
Right.
So it's
so we don't even know what we're dealing with.
we're in uncharted waters.
But it's also 100 proof.
What'd you pay for this special release?
I don't know.
That's always the key to these
Yeah,
videos.
I think
being
it was
good.
like $60.
Really? I'm going to tell you.
I think it was.
I'm going to tell you.
We're gonna check the facts. They need Carfax for whiskey.
What'd you pay for this, Grease?
$79.99.
Okay, I think
You love how I knew that
yeah.
information?
You didn't.
Not
know
like
it.
last
I
time.
found it out for you. What do you feel about that purchase? How do you feel about that $79 buy?
If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
I've had way better MGP for the same price.
Okay.
I have.
Name one.
Well, I haven't had this yet.
That's
but
not MGP.
You're right.
Dummy.
This one, the Derringer, not as good. But here's the deal. Like this guy,
10-year? Oh.
this was the
I don't
Bell
know.
Mead
Okay,
10,
so,
11,
but
12 years.
This was a fresh crack.
The Nodder
Go
bourbons,
back. You aerated yours quite a bit, but I need you to revisit this for a second.
the Blom Brothers MGP stuff.
Get your nose in there.
Get
Real
my-
good.
The nose was great. I like the nose.
I'm getting a lot of that leather.
It's spicy.
I'm getting a lot of the spice and the
I
leather.
literally just sent. Dadgummit.
I didn't know that you were going to do that.
I know. I didn't know either.
Yeah, sometimes that was an expensive mistake.
Oh man, I'm gonna need a Z-Pack for that. you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, here's the age we've gotten to, Will.
Golly,
we're literally making antibiotic jokes.
We went down to Bourbon Street. We needed a tetanus.
Man, dude, I went down there, and I'm telling you right now, the only thing that was a cure for that was amoxicillin. Can I get a name?
That was a copay. That was a copay if I ever.
Oh, man, that was the best copay I ever paid getting that amoxicillin. Dadgummit. All right. Honestly, Will, for $79.99, this is a bar for me.
Yeah.
I don't think that, number one, and I've had a lot of whiskeys. Yes, I can't grab a ton right now and say, try this back to back on it. This just when I have a really good MGP, which they are more than capable of producing.
Yeah.
It's in the pocket and it's freaking great. There's groups dedicated to the MGP product. A lot of people cling to it. A lot of people love it. A lot of distilleries have made their name on this product being amazing.
A lot of non-distiller producers that are labeling MGP.
This is not bad. It's just not, for a minimum age of 13 years, I was expecting more is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I agree to a point. I'm curious how it's going to develop now that it's open. It did drink a little hot for me right off the bat at only 100 proof. And we've been drinking for a while tonight, folks. 100 proof shouldn't drink that hot.
Yeah, it should go down like a daggum Capri Sun.
We'll see we'll revisit it. We'll see what it's like. But I tend to agree with your bar comment. My only hesitation on that is that it is 13-year age stated. Not age stated, but the youngest whiskey is 13 years in it. where are you going to find 13-year MGP for only $79
That's
at this point?
That's so fair. That's fair. I agree with you.
I think it's probably a bar in my book, though. It's not. It doesn't blow me away, and I was expecting it to blow me away.
Here's what I am suspecting with this. Mm-hmm. Based on my lack of complexity experience with this, I feel like these barrels that they've used for this batch, or the type of whiskey that they're doing, the seasons that they've pulled from, I feel like it wasn't necessarily sought after from like contract distillers.
Yeah, but so I'll flip this on you a little bit.
I'm okay with the flip.
This is the 5th year they've done this.
Right.
And they are very proud and building their own brands. They've bought Luxro. Yeah. They have made George Remus. They've rebranded as Ross and Squibb. Their point isn't to take the leftover scraps and make something to put out to the market. They really want to build their internal brands. And so I don't think, especially with the 5th iteration, maybe the first one, but this isn't leftover stuff. They, I think, are picking choice barrels for themselves and doing it.
I can see that argument. I'm just not tasting that argument.
No, I agree. It drank hot. I don't know what else to say. I think that it's going to be a bar for me as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're a bar situation. We need 3
right.
bars actually on the pay line to actually pay us our money back or a little
or
bit
3 bars to have decent enough cell service to live stream.
That's also... This is all making sense.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Join us on patreon.com/thepodcast for fun, exclusive content. We've got a lot of fun stuff coming. And anything else, Bill?
No.
At The Real Grease on Instagram. At The Podcask on Instagram. Connect with us. We love you guys. Thank you so much. See you next week.